Does anybody watch like UFC on TV or anything? Yeah. You see them standing, throwing punches, doing the strikes. Jiu-jitsu is the part where it goes to the ground. And they start grabbing their arms, they start putting them in the headlock, they're trying to wrench their arm out of place, they're trying to get them into a choke or something like that. Using somebody's own force against them, but also being able to get the person in a dominant position. So I'm trying to get on top of that person, dominate that person, and control them. There's the psychological part of self-defense, there's the standing portion, and there's the ground portion. So a lot of the stuff that we're talking about, there's strangers, maybe jumping out of the bushes, or you walking in the parking lot. But keep in mind that 75% of attacks, someone that you know, someone that you're already acquainted with. So here's what I want you to do first. So stay in front of me. Try not to let me move you, okay? Try not to move. I'm going to give you a light shove. Dang, she's strong though. Now put one foot in front of the other. You feel the difference? Now I want y'all to partner up and do that with each other real quick. Just do it one time. Like, please, buddy, please don't come in and be like, boom. Just give him a light shove. And just to show them. Yeah, just go in. So what I'm going to have you do, you're going to go up to them and you're going to ask them something. What I'm going to have you do is practice on saying one thing. It could be, I can't help you. It could be, no, thank you. I can't help you. Hey, back away. Hey, you're too close. Stay back. Escalate. All right? So the primary targets are the eyes and the throat. Testicles are secondary targets. Has anybody ever had something in the eye? Like just an eyelash, or if your contacts dry out. Both hands are free. That person is coming in. You want to be in close. You don't want to try to like poke them in the eye from out here. You want to step in close. So one hand, if the hand is free, grabs the back of the head right here. The other hand, this thumb goes in here, into the eye. Notice how I'm not like this. My hands are open. That way, you're attached to the person. So if my eyes are closed, I can still find the eye. So let's talk about secondary targets. So we got the ears, the nose, the tongue, the testicles, all right? The ears are a secondary target. One way to get to the ears, boom, clapping the ears. This much force can burst somebody's eardrum. Yes. The nose, palm heel strike, you've all heard of that before, or a hammer fist. It's a myth that you can knock somebody's nose into their brain. That is a myth. The nose is cartilage. You can break their nose. You're not going to knock anybody's bone into the brain, okay? The tongue is another secondary target. Over 50% of attackers will try to kiss the victim. So if somebody sticks a tongue into your mouth, you remove it. You bite it off. You don't just kind of bite it. You bite it off and remove it. Testicles are a great area to hit. So you already know that you can knee, boom, you can kick, or let's say if you're in a situation where they have you on the ground already, their clothes are off, you can grab the testicles. So let's say if I come here and she just totally forgets everything, right? One natural reaction is for her to grab my hand. Right here. Keep your right hand where it is, and now take your left hand and peel my pinky off. Now we're going to talk about the ground portion. If I get knocked down and I'm on the ground, the attacker's not on me yet. All right, we're kind of in a scramble position. What you don't want to do is get up like this. Because if I start getting up like this, she can knee me, she can punch me in the face right here. If she comes in close, so notice how I keep my legs in between my body and her body. I can kick, boom, I can kick at the knee. I can kick like this. I can also scoop myself back. Now, as the attacker, if I'm in her face and I'm trying to intimidate her, what can she do? She can already get to the eyes. If I'm sitting up like this, trying to get to my eyes, if you can't get to the eyes of primary target, what can you do? Now, I can't see down there, but I kind of felt, boom, she went down with the elbows. Act like you're doing elbow. Boom. That's going to make you do this, and you go to the eyes. So what I'm going to do real quick now is we're just going to go through the room and just give me a summary of the self-defense class. Was it easier than you thought? Was it harder than you thought? And just some of the stuff that you know, just your take on it. We'll start here.
So hearing the words kind of felt like I didn't have control for a moment, and that scares me. So being able to be taught how to overcome those moments was very empowering.
Just the thought, because I think about those things all the time when I'm out alone, because I'm out alone a lot. And just to have you grab me from behind and just to not even verbalize really made me realize I need to verbalize, because it made me think about the things I do in my life. I don't verbalize a lot in my life.
Considering the fact that I have been in a situation like that before, had I known just these little techniques, there may have been something that I could have done.
I think empowering is a good word. Like, I always say my, like your flight or flight kick in, it's all, like I always pause. And so just having those little techniques to like remember in that situation.
Same here. The techniques were awesome. My takeaway is to push in, because that's our normal, our natural reaction is to jump back. But as I saw you say push in, when you push in, you're pushing into that person, going toward them, the attacker, instead of running from.
If I was in a situation, I would just think how to get away, not ever instinctively going into it or feeling like I can, be one with you and actually aggress towards you. So even having this floor and format to be able to practice that in a safe setting, I definitely feel like I can use these techniques and actually implement and save myself in certain circumstances for sure.
Yeah, like I said, appreciate you for having me out. I like doing this stuff all the time, and just hopefully you never have to use it. Know it. You never have to use it instead of not knowing it, and then you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.